Feeding your goats every day can be as simple as giving them hay, but also it can get a little bit more complicated sometimes. This is what I feed my goats every day right now, and I'm going to tell you why. This is your typical goat grain. It's balanced with all the minerals that it needs for a healthy goat grain, so it is safe to give to your bucks in moderation. Just make sure that you're watching what you give them in general, but this is just the base of what I feed them, besides their hay. This is shredded beet pulp. I like to soak mine for an added hydration boost. This is great for them. It's a great way to get calories in them that's safe for them to digest. It's easy fiber and it's pretty high protein and calorie, so it's a great way to add calories in while still being gentle on their diet and not encouraging a bloat situation to happen. It also has a prebiotic effect, so it's great for their rumen. This is black oil sunflower seeds. It's got great proteins and fats, plus it has vitamin E and selenium boost. So I love adding just a little bit of these every day to their feed. This is a horse feed, specifically a senior horse feed. This obviously is not a goat grain, so you're not going to feed it every single day in the same way that you would a goat grain or even in the same amounts, but it is a great added feed that you can give in a healthy and safe way to support their growth and add calories in a way that is palatable to them and also really, a lot of good calories and vitamins and minerals for them. This is alfalfa pellets. I think this one is specifically an alfalfa pellet and Timothy blend. Again, this is a great way to add protein and calcium. So it's great for your pregnant or lactating does, great for added calories or milk production. Again, be careful with your bucks, but I'll get to that too. But I like to soak this and this together in one bowl. So I add all the dry ingredients in a bucket and I add the alfalfa pellets and the beet pulp in a bowl. I soak those together and then I add everything in at the end. But the reason I soak these two is because this absorbs a lot of water. Some people prefer to give it dry. Some people soak it. I personally prefer to soak it. That's just my preference. But why I soak the alfalfa pellets is they choke on them. Whenever we try to feed them, they eat too fast and they can be hard to eat. So they choke on it. Same thing with the grain too. I don't know. Maybe my goats are just special, but they choke a lot. And this is a chopped Timothy and alfalfa blend. This one does not have molasses added in it. So we're not worried about the extra sugars in it. But we add this on top of their hay, again, just for an extra calorie, protein, and all that boost. Calf-Manna. This stuff has a ton of fat and vitamins in it. So you just add a little bit. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff. But if you're trying to get weight on your goats or if they're ever in a situation where they're very anemic, a little bit of this stuff can help get them back into great shape pretty quickly. So we've added a lot of calcium to their diet in all of these things that I've mentioned. And we do also want to feed our boys this stuff too. So we also add a appropriately dosed out measure of ammonium chloride on their feed every day. So we feed our boys in separate bowls to make sure that they are each getting the proper amount. And we sprinkle this on top. You could also drench it if you prefer to do it that way. If they don't like to eat this because of the taste, our boys don't really care. And finally, bioworma. What we are doing to prevent worms from taking over our residency here. We sprinkle this on their food every day, and it's helping keep the worm load down and the life cycle of the worms broken. So like I said, it can be super easy to feed your goats. Just throw them some hay. Sometimes you got to get a little bit fancy.